Hello, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. I am so sorry that I have been, kind of hit and miss on the videos. I was trying to get back to them more regularly, and my yard has taken me away from it. Sorry about the noise. Yeah, I've been working out in the yard a lot and coming in here and thinking about doing something, and I'll do a little bit, but nothing really to make a video about. And so I thought I would come on today and, clean up all the junk. I've got a huge mess. Before I even get started, I'm going to be working on this page right here. And, it's fine, but I feel like let's do something. And I thought I would make, I don't know what to call it, a faux tag, a faux, I don't know what it is. I'm just making something. I have no idea what to put in the title to get you guys to want to watch it. Because if you don't know that I'm making something fun, then how are you supposed to know that you want to watch it? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some stenciling on it. This stencil is, this is the Crafter's Workshop, and it's a slim line stencil. It is Gentle Leaves. I don't know where I got it, you guys. I don't remember. I have no idea. There is an art store in town. I don't know. Maybe I got it there. No idea. But if you're interested in that, that is where I got it. I've been going through trying to place things that are fussy cuts kind of here and there throughout the journal to think, okay, I'll place it there, but what am I going to do with it, kind of a thing. So I'm just going to move this and this out of the way. And in order to not, well, I might carry it on. What do I have on this side? Maybe I'll just carry it on. We'll do the whole page. We'll do the whole page. Hopefully I can remember how to put that back together. All right. I played with it on a blank sheet of paper to see if I liked it. Now, that blank sheet of paper was copy paper, and this is resume paper. So it'll be interesting to see how it comes out, differently or not. I don't know. I'm starting off with some walnut stain, and we're just gonna go here and there with it. I'm not, trying to get it perfectly, just trying to get some color on there. Okay, and then before I move it, I'm going in with Mowed Lawn over the top of it here and there. And the mowed lawn is pretty bright, so I'm trying not to do too much of it in one area. I don't want it to be this bright green color. Oh, how pretty. I'm thinking that right here I might do kind of across so that some of it shows up on the next, page. So we'll do that. Hopefully I'm not wiggling the table too much. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of work outside, and I thought maybe I would take you guys out and show you some of what I've been doing. We have, compared to some people, a small lot, but compared to others, a large lot, especially when you're trying to maintain it. It's an acre, and it's a lot of grass, so that's good. We can just mow it. But the planter areas, that moved a little bit. The planter areas, they get overgrown. I don't know what to call them. I always call them the planter areas, where I put bushes and things like that. Let's see, this one I'll do maybe I'm actually going to put something right there. So maybe I'll do something here. It's going to be a different page, so maybe I'll do it like this, just kind of hanging off the page a little bit. Just keep standing up to make sure you guys are in camera. Anyway, it's a lot of work, and you guys, I haven't been very good at maintaining it since I started doing this kind of stuff, and I've let things get away from me, and I have never been that person before. I've let things in my house get away from me. I do the regular bathrooms, floors, kitchen. I do the regular maintenance, but I've always been somebody to have a kind of like a project, something to maybe improve, you know, something. And since I started doing this, I want to see what that looks like by itself. Yeah? Oh, where are you going, Jim? Okay, see you later. Bye-bye. Since I started doing this, I've quit with projects, and I don't want to. I enjoy projects. So I just don't want that to be on the corner. So this is having to give way a little bit right now. You guys, I started painting things in my house 2 years ago, and I haven't finished it. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, come on. And it's because of this. So I am trying my hardest not to let it overcome. I'm going to put that back there because I want to put that there. Oh my goodness, I love how that just kind of brightened it up, right? Okay. So then what I was going to do is, here it is. I have this and I have this. Now this is part of the kit. The cottage garden, is that what it's called? Kit. And we're going to make, you know, like a little fold down area that to journal on, and this is going to keep it closed. That's my plan. And the curve is really big on this, so I'm going to use the biggest curve on this to mimic, hopefully mimic it. And I'm thinking, well, maybe I want to do it this way. Yeah. So I want to put this there to kind of hold it down. So that'll be good. We're going to go ahead and just hold that. So what have I been doing? I've been doing things that are like just maintenance, but I've also been doing some decorating. So I thought I would show you both. The last couple of days, I started working on an area that we have just one of those, you know, that black rubber border that you can go around yard and planting areas, you know, with it. So we have that going around our front yard, and we did that ourselves. Well, we let it get overgrown in this one area. I did not realize that it was doing it as badly as it was. I thought the grass was just creeping in a little bit. You guys, I am having to move like 1.5 feet worth of grass into the bark area of the like planting beds. I mean, they're not flower beds because there's no flowers in them in this particular one. But anyway, all right. So that we would put down here, and this we would put like this so that it opens. I'm wondering if I have a fun Yeah. I don't want it straight. I want it like this. I wonder if I could have it. No, I want it like this. I should put a little bit up here, huh? I'm going to do that with this little guy. Okay. Yeah, I like that. This is another one of those days I'm losing my train of thought. So yes, I've been working out there trying to cut all that growth away, and it is thick. Oh my goodness, it is thick. Let's see what I have in here. I'm thinking I probably just want like one of these gold ones. Ooh, I have a green one. It's kind of a shiny green one. I would prefer it to be like a dull green, or there's this one that's not very big though. Actually, neither one of them are. I don't think that I think the hole is too big. So we'll do one of these, I think. Let's see how it looks in the thing, if it holds it well. I think that'll be good because it'll be, you know, well, okay, it also comes with these washers that I found. I found these at a yard sale one day. I mean, I like it. And I want it to kind of, let me think here. Okay, I'm just gonna mark it and then we'll punch it. Okay, now I'm sure I lost my train of thought again. So yeah, I've been doing that, and I've worked for about an hour yesterday, and I worked for about an hour today. I'm telling myself, I am making myself stop at an hour. I'm wondering if that's too low. I'm gonna be gluing it all the way across, so I don't think it's too low. You could always do a reinforcer on it, just in case. Haven't used a reinforcer in a little while. Here they are. So yeah, I'll show you, and I think it's going to take me probably 2 more days to even get it done. You guys, it's quite the project, and I'm trying not to overdo it like I always do, because I could go out there and work all day and get it done, and then I'll be miserable. So there's no point in that. I mean, the yard's not going anywhere, right? All right, so what I'm thinking to do is my husband's got somebody in there he's talking to. We have, I don't know. It's not a big deal, but he, you know, he would like to get solar done, you know, for our house, but it isn't cost effective. We can't afford what they are saying, and I don't know who can. It's something that you, so far, when we've looked into it, I'm just trying to mush this down. Maybe I'll use my bone folder. So far, what we're finding is you're going to be paying it off for like 20 to 30 years. And then you'll start seeing a change in your electric bill. So then I'll glue this down, and it'll go like this, and you can open end. And then I figured I would leave it open so that it could be a tuck spot underneath. So let's go ahead and glue this part down. So yeah, I thought I'd show you what I've been working on a little bit. It's all a work in progress, big time work in progress. I wish I had done some of the things earlier in ownership of this home so that things were farther along, but I'm not good at knowing what to do in a garden, you know, and so I hesitate. Wonder what we have over here. These are still some of the, they're kind of big for it, but no, it's too big. I'll find something to put in there, or I could just leave it. And you know, I'm actually thinking I'm going to keep this journal. I don't know. We'll see when I'm finished, but I love it so much. So this is really cute. And I like the stenciling around it. So I'm going to stop the video here and I'm going to take you outside and show you what I've been doing. And then we'll see what I do from here. Hi, you guys. It's outside in my front yard right now. And these two trees right here, there's a vehicle parked out there. That's the guy here talking to my husband. These two trees or bushes we've been working on trimming. They were very overgrown. So there's that. And then my daylilies, I think is what they're called. They're blooming right now. So those are really, really pretty. Not very many of them are open yet, but quite a few coming, I think. There's some yellow ones. Pretty. Wouldn't it be nice if I could get a butterfly in the picture? Okay, so this is like, I need to do some rebarking and stuff like that, and I've got roots that are coming up. I actually think these roots are from that tree, and they're not cool. I don't understand why they are doing that. Anyway, and those poor tiger lilies, they never bloom. I never get a flower there. They start to, but then they don't. Okay, so anyway, I'm just going to show you what I've been working on this morning and yesterday. I started about here yesterday and I worked to about there. So that was a pretty good hour. But then as I get over here, there's more and more roots and heavy water in the ground. And so this is thick, thick, thick. So believe it or not, there's a border down in here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a border. And so I'm trying to cut the grass away from the border. This is how far from here to here that I'm having to go. And I've got to go out to the road. Yikes. I'm gonna spin you around. And then I'll show you, there's my garage door's open. So there's the front. I just have some little bushes. I don't do a lot of flowers out here because flowers are just really expensive, aren't they? So, oh, and these are I think they're called phlox. They smell so good. I don't know what technically they're called. I had another one on the other side of this little area, but it died. So then I also was working on trimming my little bushes next to my front door. So these get little shoots off of them. So I have to go in and trim them like 2 times usually during the summer. My daughter made me that years and years ago. Isn't that cute? And then I have just a couple of little birdhouses, and then there's the flowers in the window box. And then I'm just gonna slowly spin you around. And I have this planter. This one is pretty self-sufficient. The sprinkler system in the yard waters it, so I don't have to do much there. Anyway, alrighty, neighborhood. All right, I'm gonna go back to the craft room. Okay, I am back in my craft room. It's actually been a long time. I stopped and did some work on my own, and then I just had lunch, and I figured I would finish this off if I thought it needed a little something extra. So I'm just adding some fabric there at the end or at the bottom. Oh, and I added this back behind. This is a freebie from Pink Monarch Prints. And I mean, I might change it at some point, but there is that. I think it turned out really cute. I like it. Okay, so let's get this one out of the way. And then here is another freebie from Pink Monarch Prints. I have signed up for her newsletter, and so this is one. I have no idea when it came through. I think it's been a long time. I was thinking to try and do something with this on this page, or just the, you know, the other side, depending. I'm gonna cut these out and then we'll come back and see. So it says that this is the backing, I think, for this pocket, and that this library or card goes in here. And then this little thing, I don't know, card journal spot, but it's not the size that it needs to be. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out and we'll see what we can figure out. All right, I think I've got it all cut out and I know what we're gonna do. So the one page, the one little cutout that said it was journaling, I don't know, it doesn't fit this. I suppose it could be layered on. Actually, that's really cute, isn't it? It could be put on the back, but what I've decided to do is use it on this page over here. So I added a little butterfly, I did a little stitching there, and we're just going to glue it down, and it will be a tuck spot. I'm not going to put anything in there right now, but that's what it will be. Let me squish the threads down, and we will add glue. So the guy, you know, it's been a long time since the guy was here talking with my husband about the solar panels. And it's funny that one company can say something totally different than another company. I don't know, you guys. I hate that you can't trust anybody these days, and I just don't trust it. I just don't trust it. I think one of the reasons why is that so many companies don't have a storefront anymore, and they can hide from you, and they do. Okay, so then for this, I am just going to add the tab on the top. I was reading some of the, I backed it with brown paper bag. I was reading some of the reviews, and they're current, people who are dealing with them right now. And they had like perfect scores or horrible scores, you know? It's like, okay, how is that trustworthy? You know, I don't know. It's scary, and it's very expensive. I don't know. I think I like that a little lower, but too late now. This was the little label that was on it, and we're just going to glue that right onto the center. He was down the street talking to my neighbor also. You know, it's like people are willing. I would love to go solar. I think people are willing to do things, but at the same time, scared because, good grief, you know, it's a lot of money. I don't know if I want to add something at the top, because the top is kind of plain with that giant tab. It's a really big tab, isn't it? Would it be weird to cut the butterfly partially off? I don't know. What do you think? I wish I had come down a little bit with it, but too late now. Do I have a little piece? Tiny. I have a little bit of this, but I don't think it's gonna do me any good. No. I could do that. I could just add that up there. Helps it, doesn't it? Okay, we'll do that. I'll probably ink it a little bit. So let me get, I cannot pick things up. I don't know. Do you guys have that problem too? I have a horrible problem of not being able to pick things up. I want to have it coming off my tag a little bit. Something fell when I just picked up my scissors. Oh. Let's see, where did that thing go? So when you have those tablecloths and you take them apart to get the, like the little mini doilies, these are in between. So I think that helped. That helps give it something. I'm just gonna put a little hot glue on the back of that. If I had a little teeny tiny purple flower, it'd be cute. I don't have a whole lot of purple. So I backed this. This, from what I understand, goes down in here like this. And then this would go down in here like this. But I think I want this up here a little bit. Let's see. So that, do you see what I'm saying? I think I want it like that. I think that just looks better. So let's pull this out. And I'm just going to put glue I need to leave it open at the bottom for the card to go down in. And when I'm done with this, I'm going to take you guys outside to show you some in the backyard also. I have been doing a lot of stuff out in the backyard too. My husband put in a gate to be able to get the riding lawnmower from the backyard into the front yard without having to drive through the shop. The person that owned the house before us built the shop really close to the house, and you can't get anything from the backyard to the front yard, or you couldn't, unless you emptied everything out of the shop, you know, cars and stuff like that, and whatever woodworking stuff you have going on. You have to move it all out of the way so that you can open up both the back and the front door and drive something through, which is, that's not at all what I just wanted to do. So much for that. I was going to leave it open as a tuck. I'm not going to now. I'm just going to go ahead and, I'm not going to mess with it. I was going to, but that's all right. There's plenty of places for things. Anyway, yeah, so my husband put in a gate, and there's this little pathway that the previous owners put in, and it was the size of the smaller gate. Now that my husband put in the larger gate, we had to widen the pathway. So I finally did that the other day. And of course, to do that, I had to, please tell me I did this right. No, Stephanie, I didn't do it right. You guys, did you know what I was doing? Why didn't you stop me? I am so irritated right now. I might be able to get it open. I didn't need to glue that. I just needed to glue it down. Okay, I got that side undone. Work quick, work quick. Anyway, I had to widen the path. So I used some of those little cobblestone type things, whatever they're called. Okay, that's really cute. And then I have a tiny little shabby dabby doodah label. So yeah, I was undoing one thing to fix another thing. Now I've got to fix what I undid. But I had to do it that way. I just had to. And then we're going to stick another butterfly coming off, and we'll just have it, you know, attached. I think that's good. And there was some fixing of when we had the thunder, rain, lightning, all the stuff when we had that the other day. I found another area that was bad that we had to fix. I was thinking to try and do a little bit more stenciling on this page. I've been doing a little bit of stenciling in it, and I just think it looks so pretty. Yeah, I'm wondering if I can just, you know, like you add a little bit, but not a ton. It kind of looks like fire. I hope it doesn't look like fire. So many things in the way. Oh, that's right. I have this page. I could go all the way across the top. But maybe I don't want it all the way across the top. I don't know yet. I don't have very many stencils. I probably said that already. Like I said, I'm pretty scatterbrained right now. I have no idea if I'm coming or going. I want it to kind of look a little like it's coming down this way, I think. I hope I like this. I'm going to be so sad if I don't like it. It's all right. It does kind of look like fire though, doesn't it? It's hard to line it back up again. Good grief. I'm just going to give it like a little bit darker shade in a few places, and then I'll add a little green. Yeah, it must have moved when I was doing it. Let's see, I'll just do... I'm hoping that making it a little green makes it look less like fire. Oh, that's pretty. And it's this page that goes next to it. I'm gonna leave it. I was thinking to put some right here, but I think I'll leave it. I like that. And I think this goes here. Hopefully I got that back in the right order. All right, so there it is. A couple pages done today and still so much more to do, but I think that's really pretty. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna take you back outside. Okay, so here's a view of my backyard. Back there is the high school, the back part of the high school, and then a little hill. And I'm gonna show you what I was talking about, the pathway. So I pulled this pathway up. My deck is peeling, but you know, I can only do so much at once. We put that deck coating on it several years ago, and you know, it kind of stayed. Anyway, so here is a pathway that I had to take up because that's all that we had left of that pathway stuff. So now I'm gonna walk over and show you what I did with it. There's a little area here that I've had empty for a really long time, trying to figure out what to put in it. I don't want to have to water it, whatever it is. So anyway, so here we go. This is the gate that my husband made bigger. So from about here over and all the way up to there, I had to take and add that in. That took me forever, and oh my goodness, my back was killing me. And then the other thing I had to fix, this is the door going down into our basement. So when we had the heavy rain the other day, there was like a sinkhole right there. So we had to dig it all away and fix that. We hope that we fixed it in such a way that that's not going to happen again. Who needs a new door? That is yellowed plastic. Isn't that awful? That's not paint. Okay, so now I'm going to slowly bring you around and show you the best part. So here's, as I'm walking that way, the backyard. It hasn't gotten really dry here yet, but it will. We have to fight with the dry patches in the yard all summer long. So just the other day, I worked on these lilac bushes. There's 4 of them, and I trimmed off all the old blooms. We put these 2 in. I can't think of what they're called right now, but they're supposed to get really big, and I think they're very pretty. They get little flowers on them, but they're already pretty much gone right there. But the butterflies were loving my lilacs this year. Okay, so you guys, this is what I'm loving so much. I bark in my flip-flop. So my husband got me the windmill, and then, uh-oh, my gnome lady fell. Okay, so then we just found this little, I haven't taken the tag off of it yet. We found this little bird bath. My cat's about to walk through the thing. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. And then I got a little planter over there. I found these on sale at Walmart for $15, you guys. I was so excited. Let me fix my little lady. We're gonna slowly go and check out. So I found these at, the cat's like, what are we doing? I found these at an antique store the other day. And they're from the 90s. Kitty. Maple. There's Kitty. Hi, Maple. Anyway, so the flowers are so stinking pretty. And they're like full. So I just filled them in that way. And I got a couple of things. I got a couple of things at Hobby Lobby here and here to kind of put around it. All right, you guys. That's what I've been working on. In the meantime, you know, of course, mowing and that sort of thing. All right, that's all I have. We'll just end with a view of the hill and somebody about to drive by. All right, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.